Taking a look to tomorrow's election, topping the statewide ballot this year are 2 ballot questions, and both are expected to be pretty close.
Phil Hirschkorn is here now to break them down. Hey, Phil.
Hey there, Chris and Bailey. Question 1 would require a government-issued photo ID, like a driver's license or U.S. passport at the polls, and restrict absentee voting in a number of ways. It would eliminate 2 days of in-person absentee voting, prohibit requests for absentee ballots by phone or family members. It would end ongoing absentee voter status, that's automatic enrollment for seniors or people with disabilities. It would ban prepaid postage on absentee ballot return envelopes, so that's 78 cents out of your pocket. It would limit the number of drop boxes to 1 per municipality, and last but not least, it would require voters to show, as I said, certain photo IDs before voting and make those other changes to our elections. Republicans tend to favor question 1, including a couple candidates for governor next year. Democrats don't, including our current governor.
To assure that we win on the first question, yes, so that you get voter ID every time you go. Listen, you have to do it to buy everything else in God's green earth. You ought to have it for the most important thing, which is the franchise.
It's wild to me that every year I go in to vote, I already bring my ID in, I hand it to them, they don't need it. And so I think it's just common sense that should pass.
This bill is not a simple measure. It's 15 pages, fine print, small font, single space, okay? It is not even just voter ID. It's a lot more than that, and it is a dangerous, dangerous threat to our democracy, to our right to vote.
Remember, absentee voting is popular in Maine. 45% of voters cast their ballots absentee last year, either in person or by mail. It's more popular with Democrats, who make up 42% of that pile, compared to 28% Republican and 27% Independent. Supporters argue the proposed rollbacks and the photo ID requirement for in-person and absentee voting would strengthen election security. But opponents say that these are solutions in search of problems, that it will suppress the vote when there is very scant evidence of voter fraud, just 2 cases in Maine in the past 5 years. Coming up at 5, we'll have a closer look at question 2, the proposed red flag law, which would let families and households, in addition to police, start the process of confiscating weapons from people posing an imminent danger to themselves or others. And Chris and Bailey, that's of course a direct response to part of what went wrong before the Lewiston mass shooting 2 years ago.
A lot of discussion on both of these statewide referendum questions. A big election day tomorrow, despite no candidates on the statewide ballot.
Yeah.
Thanks, Phil.